ICE keeping us safe from the Red Invasion. A Nice Planet special report on immigration and customs enforcement activities during the holidays. Everywhere you go during the holidays, you'll hear proud American citizens chanting "Heave-Ho" to coordinate their efforts to help deport dangerous criminals from our great nation. In fact, they use their Heave-Ho chants as a patriotic way to proclaim "Ho, ho, ho, Merry Christmas." They're supporting the brave agents of ICE, which stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, part of the Department of Homeland Security for the United States of America. These heroes from ICE keep their faces covered with masks because they are humble and aren't doing the job for glory or to receive public adulation. It's their honor to serve the nation. However, keep in mind that reports indicate the job requires applicants to disregard the teachings of Jesus Christ. For I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me into your home. Matthew chapter 25, verse 35. By wearing face masks, ICE agents operate much like the costumed superheroes in comic books and movies, and serve as anonymous role models for our nation's youngsters to emulate. Of course, sometimes younger ICE agents have more enthusiasm than experience and training in law enforcement protocols, and they wind up tumbling out of their military helicopters into the sky, along with the fat old red-suited socialists they send plummeting to the sidewalk hundreds of feet below them. When using helicopters to disperse invaders, ICE agents are trained to remain strictly inboard, standing on the cargo deck after the ramp hinge line as per standard aerial drop protocol. The problem is, the white-bearded illegal immigrants are so obese, it's harder for ICE agents to shove them out of the back of the helicopter without tumbling into the air themselves. Indeed, the dangerous red-suited criminal socialists aren't ashamed to display their fat bellies, which shake like a bowl full of jelly. Their obesity is further evidence that they are growing rich off of hard-working elves who toil as slaves in secret toy factories in the Arctic region of the North Pole, which is beyond the jurisdiction of our valiant investigators at the U.S. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Making matters worse, these illegal immigrants often enter the United States under the radar, using old-fashioned sleighs pulled by reindeer to cross the border. Fortunately, ICE agents have requisitioned numerous space shuttles from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration because these vehicles are needed for immigration and border control, and therefore have priority over our egghead scientists' plans to colonize the Moon and Mars. ICE is also guarding against illegal immigrants wearing red suits who seek to infiltrate America's temples of commerce and cathedrals of consumerism. These obese, jolly, elderly men sit on thrones inside department stores like unaccountable kings, infecting the nation's youth with visions of wealth redistribution and bizarre anti-American sugar plums dancing in their heads. They are actively discouraging children from embracing America's Protestant work ethic. Kids learn that they just need to write a list of toys they want to arrive for free the next evening, instead of getting a job to pay for them. The red-suited socialists trick American children to conform to their behavioral policies, where they will be labeled as naughty. But if they fall into line and behave, they will be listed in the database as being nice, making them eligible to receive plenty of bribes such as toys, games, and the latest fashionable clothing. Fortunately, ICE agents are standing by 24/7 to hunt down and eliminate the growing red threat of socialism and the bizarre philosophies of peace, love, and sharing through indiscriminate wealth redistribution that the fat, jolly, white-bearded, illegal illegal immigrants are using to brainwash our citizens. But we need to hire hundreds of thousands of more ICE agents as soon as possible. The Department of Homeland Security is doing its best to inspire potential new recruits to join ICE. For example, they have been presenting videos that depict ICE agents using their blowtorches to melt coins in donation vessels into liquid metal, which they then forge into a knife to stab the illegal aliens, rendering justice on the spot, using their religious institutions' ill-gotten gains against them. These recruitment videos are worth every penny the federal government spends for marketing. After all, without the protection of Immigration and Customs Enforcement and the Department of Homeland Security, America could slide further into decadence and become an inordinately greedy and profit-focused society at the expense of expanding our technological and scientific supremacy. Keeping criminals from invading our country and tricking our citizens with bribes and lavish gifts each December is necessary to ensure America remains the greatest nation on Earth. If you enjoy this report, subscribe to Nice Planet and enable notifications to make sure you see each new video. Thanks for watching.